Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm excited to share about the basic concept of algorithm. Now let's get started. What is an algorithm? Algorithm is a logical steps in making decision to solve a problem. This sequence of steps in solving a problem is systematic and sequential. Next, Algorithm inventor. The algorithm was first proposed by Abu Ja'far Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi in a book entitled Al-Jabar wa al-Muqabla, in which he stated that the algorithm consists of two words, namely algorithmic and rhythmic, which in programming is a powerful way that contains a series of steps that are arranged accurately and sequentially made with the help of a computer to solve a problem. Next, purpose of algorithm. The algorithm has a purpose so that we can get used to implementing a plan from a problem with a plan that is truly ready so that in solving the problem we can prepare the right solution. In learning programming, namely learning about a specific way or method that is right and can be typed sequentially to solve a problem and ask for help from the computer system. Next, benefits of algorithm in programming. Algorithm can be used in any programming because writing and creating algorithms usually do not depend on any programming language. Algorithm writing notation can be translated into any programming language into various programming languages. Algorithm can be used more than once to solve the same problem. Algorithms can also be used to help solve complex problems more simply. For programmers, algorithms will make it easier for them to track any errors that arise. Next, algorithm requirements. First, in order to get correct and highly accurate results, you must have a high level of reliability. Second, perform a process efficiently, low cost. Third, the calculation and processing frequency are prepared quickly and in the shortest possible time. Fourth, having a problem solved is not just one problem, but more problems solved. Fifth, expandable and developable. Sixth, something that has been complete must be expanded further on and developed based on exciting circumstances and can be easily understood. Next, characteristic of algorithm. In solving a problem, an algorithm must have the right method or logic. The output products must be appropriate and correct for the very short term. When writing an algorithm, you must under you must use standard language, be sequential and nice so as not to create double meanings. Algorithms can be implemented in a programming language if they are written in an easy to understand format. Operations that are clearly defined and required. An algorithm problems will be solved if several process methods have been carried out. Next, Basic structure of the algorithm. Algorithms have three basic structures, namely sequence, selection, and repetition. The structures from the building of an algorithm. The explanation of the three structures is follows. Sequence. Sequence is the direction that must be carried out in accordance with the order in which it is written sequentially. A sequence consists of one or more a direction that will be carried out after all previous direction had been complete. Next, selection, structure or condition selection. In the completion of the condition, its program line is not complete. It can be done if a program has full condition only. A process of testing a decision-making process of a line is process or not is a selection structure of a program. Repetition. Repetition is usually called loop and loop body are some parts of the algorithm that repeat our action. Computers never get tired of doing something, and that is one of the advantages of computer system. Next, algorithm presentation. Algorithms can be free from a particular programming language. Algorithms should not only be applied to a programming language if they have been used, used but can also be used in other programming languages. An algorithm rule does not have to be tied to each other, but it must be in accordance with the steps for each algorithm. Algorithms are basically divided into several parts based on their writing format, namely descriptive, pseudocode, and flowchart. Next, algorithm presentation descriptive. Descriptive algorithms are described in a sentence or several sentences to explain the steps in detail and clearly. Algorithms written in Indonesian or English are usually the language used in everyday human life in the form of sentence. Next, algorithm presentation pseudocode. Pseudocode is divided into two parts, namely pseudo means imitation and code. The part we connect with the instruction writing in computer language or with programming language code. By writing the code, someone can write an algorithm to be read by humans but no sound to machine or robots. Next, algorithm presentation flowchart. Flowchart is a diagram created using charting symbols to show the flow of data. Flowcharts illustrate problem-solving procedures with using English or Indonesian language structures using words. Algorithms refer to a set of instructions that determine the execution of work. Compared to algorithms, flowcharts are easier to understand. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the content and found it useful. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. That way you won't miss any of our future content. Once again, thank you for your support and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe.